morning dear student. Today in this video we are going to discuss some examples of the probability from other reference book and which are mostly asked, that type of questions are mostly asked in the examination. Let us start with the first example. An unbiased die is thrown. What is the probability of getting a number less than 5? Second, multiple of 3. Third, an even number or multiple of 3. And last one, we are going to see an even and multiple of 3. One by one we solve these all four sub-questions. An unbiased dice is thrown means the die is not, it is the ideal die, it is not affected by any situation, that is called unbiased die. Let us start with the first question, that is a number less than 5. Let A denotes the event getting a number less than 5. And you know that total number of outcome in one die is thrown is 6. Now favorable outcomes which are the number less than 5 are 1, 2, 3, 4. You know this. Therefore total number of outcomes are 4. Now what is the probability of getting a number less than A, that is P of A, that is 4 upon 6, that is favorable outcomes upon total number of outcome, that is 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. In this way you have to write very properly and write step by step for the 2 marks. Now second we will discuss a multiple of 3. Now let B denotes the event getting the multiple of 3. Now you know that from 1 to 6 there are two numbers which are multiple of 3, that are 3 and 6. Therefore number of favorable outcomes are 2. Now what is the probability of getting multiple of 3? It is denoted by P of B and it is 2 upon 6 because favorable outcomes 2 and total number of outcomes are 6. 2 by 3. It is equal to 1 by 3. It is in lowest form. Try to write all the probabilities answer in their lowest form. Let us discuss the third one. A C denotes the event of getting an even or multiple of 3. Means two conditions are given, even or multiple of 3. So what are the even numbers or multiple of 3 if one die is thrown? 2, 3, 4, 6. 2 is a even number, 3 is a multiple of, 4 is even, 6 is both even and multiple of 3. These 4 are the numbers which are satisfying a condition that it is even or multiple of 3. Therefore total number of favorable outcomes are 4, that is 2, 3, 4, 6. Therefore probability of getting an even or multiple of 3 is 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Okay, let us discuss last one from this example, that is D denotes getting an even and multiple of 3. Whenever there is a and, that both conditions should be satisfied by that single outcome. Okay, so both the condition getting even and also multiple of 3 will satisfy if we get number 6 on the die only. Therefore favorable outcome is 6 only, which is multiple of 3 as well as even number. Okay, therefore number of favorable outcome is only 1. Therefore probability of D is 1 upon 6. Let us start with another example. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. Find the probability of getting same number on both dice. It is also called as a doublet. Many times question is asked, what is the probability of getting doublet? Okay, then second is an even number as the sum, means sum of the both the numbers on both the dice is equal to even number. Third, a total of at least 10. Let us see this, how to solve this. Let us draw the sample space. This is the sample space, okay, for when the two dice are thrown. This is the complete sample space. Now same number on both the dice, means 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. The total number of outcome you know 36. Let A be the event getting the same number on both the dice. Favorable events as shown in the highlighted by blue color. I already told Therefore, number of favorable outcome if you count in the blue, that is 6. So, probability of getting A, it is denoted by P of A equal to 6 by 36, that is 1 by 6. Now let us discuss the second, an even number as a sum. Okay. Now the favorable outcome to the B are shown by the circle in this sample space. This 1 1, 1 3, 1 5. Total is even number because 2, sum is 4, sum is 6. Then 2 2, again sum is even number, again sum is even number. Here 3 3, sum is even number, 3 8. Like this all the number which are circled by this pink color getting the sum equal to even number. If you observe and count, these are total favorable events are 18. Therefore, probability of B, sorry, here should be P of B. Okay, correct it. 18 upon 36, that is 1 upon 2. Okay, let us discuss the third one, that is the event getting the total at least 10. Means total on the both the dice should be at least it is 10, means it can be 10 or more than 10, and then sum, maximum sum is 12. Therefore, the events which are giving the total as a 10, 11 and 12 are our favorable events. The favorable events are shown by this rectangle in this sample space. Here if you observe 4 6, it is giving the 10, 5 5 10, 5 6 11, 6 4 10, 6 5, again sum is 11, and 6 6 12. These 6 numbers are our favorable outcomes. Therefore, total number of favorable outcomes are 6. Therefore, probability of C is 6 upon 36, that is 1 by 6. This type of example are generally asked for the 3 marks, 4 marks. So, do practice of this very properly. Let us discuss another type of example. Now, coins. 3 unbiased coins are tossed simultaneously. Find the probability of getting 1 head, 2 heads. These are quite easy example. And another is at most 2 tails, and last is at least 2 heads. Now you know that the sample, all the outcome associated with the tossing 3 coins are this one, that is HH, HT, HTH, THH, TT, TTH, THT, HTH. That already in the previous video how to find these outcomes I taught you. Might you know these all things very well. Okay, now first condition, 1 head. If you count total number of outcomes 8. Now first condition, 1 head. 1 for 1 head. Outcomes, favorable outcomes are TTH, THT, HTT, means 3 are the favorable outcome. Now what is the probability then? Probability of getting head is 3 by 8. Now second one, favorable outcomes of getting 2 heads. Okay, that are HTH, THH, HHT. Again 3 number of favorable outcomes are 3. Probability of getting 2 head is denoted by P of H and equal to 3 by 8. You can denote by any letter, but capital P of some another letter. Now third one, favorable outcome of getting at most 2 tail, means ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 टेल होने चाहिए, मतलब उससे कम चलेगा. ओके, नाउ मीन्स at most 2 tail means equal to 2 tails or less than 2 tails. Now 3 coins are tossed, therefore there are 3 tails, either 2 tails, 1 tail or 0 tail also. So our outcomes having 2 tail, 1 tail and no tail are our favorable outcome. As there is a word at most 2 tails means ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 tail, मतलब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 2 चाहिए या फिर 2 से कम भी चलेगा. कम में 0 मतलब टेल ना भी हो, या फिर 1 टेल हो या 2 टेल हो. So this keep in mind, this example is very important. Okay, now therefore favorable outcomes are 2 tails. These three options are there, 3 outcomes are there. For 1 tail again 3, and for 0 tail 1 outcome is there. Therefore, total number of favorable outcomes are, therefore number of favorable outcomes are 7. Probability of getting at most 2 tail is 7 by 8. Now let us discuss the last condition. The favorable outcomes of getting at least 2 head मीन्स कम से कम 2 हेड होने चाहिए, मतलब उससे ज़्यादा अगर हेड रहे तो चलेगा पर उससे कम नहीं चलेंगे. सो दैट इज मीन्स इक्वल टू 2 or more than 2 heads will be our favorable outcomes. Means favorable outcomes are then THH, HHT, HTH and HHH. This means having the 2H and 3H are our favorable outcome when 3 coins are tossed. Number of favorable outcomes therefore 4. Therefore probability of getting at most 2 tails is 4 by 8, that is 1 by 2. Let us move towards the another example. This example is many times asked in the examination. A bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. If the probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of a red ball, find the number of blue balls in the bag. Means there are 5 red balls and some blue balls. So we don't know the number of blue balls, so we will take blue balls equal r, number of blue balls are x, therefore and number of red balls 5, therefore total numbers of balls are x plus 5. Okay, now what is the probability of getting red and blue, and there is given one condition, that is probability of getting blue ball is p by b, we denote by p by b, therefore number of blue balls upon total number of balls, therefore x upon x plus 5. In right way, probability of getting the red ball is p of r equal to 5 upon x plus 5, because total number of 5 red balls are 5 and total numbers of balls in a bag is r x plus 5. Now condition is given that the blue ball, probability of blue ball is double of that of red ball, therefore p of b is equal to 2 into p of r. Now put the values, you will get x upon x plus 5 equal to 2 into 5 upon x plus 5, that is 10 upon x plus 5. Now if you solve the equation, x plus 5 denominator get cancelled and you will get x equal to 5. And what is x? X are the number of blue balls in the bag. This type of question for 4 marks generally asked. Okay, now let us move for the another example. That is, one card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards, each of the 52 cards being equally likely to be drawn. You know the equally likely meaning means each card have the equal chances of getting. Okay, find the probability that card drawn is a red card. It is very easy, you can do it very in oral also. Second is either red or king, and third is red and king. This second and third is more important because you have to do the work on that. Okay, now solution. A red ball, you know that there are 26 red cards in a pack, therefore probability favorable outcomes 26 and probability of getting red card is 26 upon 52, that is 1 by 2. Now let's move the second condition, that is either a red or king. Now the card drawn, there are total number of 26 cards including 2 red and also 2 black kings in a pack. Means if you are drawing either 26 red card, it is also be the probable event or probable outcome, and another 2 kings remain, that is 2 black kings. Therefore a card drawn will be red or king if it is one of the 28 cards, that is 26 red cards including 2 red kings and plus 2 black kings. Okay, therefore number of favorable outcomes are 28 and probability of getting either red or king is 28 upon 52, that is in the lowest form 7 upon 13. Now next one is red and king, means the card drawn should satisfy both the condition, that should be red as well as king. So a card drawn will be red as well as king if it is only a red king, and you know that there are only 2 red kings in a pack. So what is the probability of getting red as well and king is 2 upon 52, that is 1 upon 26. Now dear children, this all type of example, one example I took here. So you have to write this all the examples in your notebook, and you have to solve the given assessment also. So dear children, thank you. Stay home, stay safe and be active. Do your homework on time. Thank you very much.